I am Gabriela Saucedo Mercer, and with your help and support, I am going to be your next Congresswoman and replace Raul Grijalva. I am running for office because I know in my heart that I can represent the people in CD-7 better than we have been represented over the last 8 years by the incumbent. I was born and raised in Mexico, and for as long as I can remember, I wanted to come to the United States of America. On several school field trips and on my many visits to my family living in America, I saw how well a country could be run. Even through the eyes of a 10-year-old child, I could see the promises that this country offered. America is the land of opportunity, where individuals are free to go as far as their God-given talent will take them. When I married my husband Ted in 1986, I immigrated to America. And on July 3rd, 1991, I proudly became an American citizen. My family and I are all proud Americans. My husband Ted, he's an engineer with an aviation company, and we have 3 beautiful children. Our daughter, Juliana, the eldest, she's a staff sergeant in the Marine Corps, serving in Afghanistan on her 2nd overseas tour. And we just got word that she'll be home 3 weeks ahead of schedule. She's been there 11 months. It's time for her to come home. Our son Christopher, a graduate of the University of Arizona, is working in San Diego for a fire safety company. And our youngest son, Steven, works for a communications company in San Antonio. He made us proud grandparents of little Saint Alexandra 17 months ago. Something about that being Saint. Like many American families, we discuss politics often, especially when we watch the news. Too many of our elected representatives are taking our country in the wrong direction. They are ignoring our Constitution. I am frustrated about what is happening in our country politically and economically. Corrupt and self-serving politicians are taking away our rights and freedoms, and I will not stand for it. This is not the country I immigrated to 24 years ago. It makes me angry. I, like you, have had enough. I am not going to take it anymore, and neither should you. About 2 years ago, I got involved in politics, helping to support candidates that share my values. I became an activist and spoke out about the issues that matter to me, the issues that I feel strongly about and that I believe in. You may remember my speech to the City Council when I said, I am personally ashamed of my representative, Raul Grijalva. TV for a boycott of our state, especially in these economic times. Grijalva should be ashamed of himself. I decided to run for Congress against Raul Grijalva because he does not represent me and he does not represent you.
Thank you.
He believes the government should control our lives because Grijalva thinks we are too stupid to make the right choices for ourselves. I know that we are smart enough to make better choices than some bureaucrat in Washington. Grijalva voted to impose tyrannical and high-priced legislation, forcing us to purchase government-controlled health insurance. We deserve to have the freedom to choose and shop around when we want to buy insurance, just like we do when we buy auto and home insurance. We deserve to be able to choose our doctors. We deserve to be able to keep our doctors. And we should demand that our doctors decide on the best medical treatment for us, not some bureaucratic committee in Washington. Grijalva again called for a boycott of our state. Isn't it bad enough that manufacturing jobs have gone to other countries because of excessive government regulations and high corporate taxation? We are already suffering. How dare Grijalva call for boycotting businesses in Arizona? I will introduce legislation that would attract industries that create jobs and bring them back to Arizona. I believe in equal opportunity. American workers can be competitive and will win in the world marketplace when given a fair chance. I will sponsor legislation that would challenge foreign subsidies and currency manipulation. I will fight to level the playing field and give our domestic industries a fair chance to compete. I will support legislation that will restore the booming economy we once had in our district, our state, and our country.